The room doesn't feel wrong. That's the first thing I understand now. If it felt wrong, I would have noticed immediately. I would have panicked. I would have searched for an exit. I would have screamed. But the room feels normal, ordinary, forgettable. And that is what scares me the most. My name is Ethan. I repeat it in my head again and again, as if the sound itself might anchor me to something real. Ethan. I don't remember entering this place. I don't remember opening a door or walking inside. I just remember being here, standing in the middle of the room, or maybe sitting. It's hard to tell. The room is small. Concrete walls, a metal chair, a simple desk, a single door, no windows, no clock, no sound beyond my own breathing. The air is still, too still. When I move, my footsteps echo slightly, not naturally, as if the room waits before responding. I walk to the door and open it. Another room waits on the other side, exactly the same. Same walls, same chair, same desk, same door. The consistency should be comforting. Instead, it makes my chest tighten. I step inside. The door closes behind me. I don't turn around. I tell myself there's nothing to fear. I walk through another door, and another. I stop counting after a while. Counting makes this feel real. I sit down in one of the chairs. The metal is warm. That doesn't make sense. No one else is here. I stand up and touch the seat. The warmth lingers, like someone had just been sitting there. I whisper that I'm alone. The room answers back. The echo comes too quickly, too close. And that is when I realize the rooms aren't repeating, they're reacting. Something here is paying attention, watching how long I stay, how I move, how I speak. And suddenly, I understand something I don't want to understand at all. I was never meant to leave quickly. I was meant to stay, long enough to be known. At some point, I stop moving forward. I don't know when it happens exactly. There is no moment where I decide to stop. I simply realize that I've been standing still for a long time. The rooms around me feel closer now, not physically closer, just more aware. Like they're leaning in, listening. I turn back toward the door I came through. For the first time, it doesn't look exactly the same. The handle is angled slightly downward, as if it has been used recently. I reach for it and hesitate. My hand hovers in the air. I don't know why I'm afraid to touch it. I tell myself it's just a door, just another room on the other side. But when I open it, something changes. The room beyond is familiar. Too familiar. The desk is scratched in the same place as the one from the first room. The chair is positioned exactly the way I remember leaving it. Even the faint mark on the wall is there. This isn't a copy. It's a return. My pulse quickens. I step inside and the door closes. The sound is sharper this time, louder, final. I move to the center of the room and feel a strange pressure in my chest, like the air has grown heavier. I whisper my name again. Ethan. The echo comes back distorted, stretched, almost slurred. It sounds tired, older. I sit down without realizing it. The chair creaks beneath me. That never happened before. I press my hands against the desk and notice something carved into the surface. Lines, shallow at first, then deeper. Words that look like they were scratched in slowly, carefully. I lean closer and read them. You stayed longer last time. My throat tightens. Last time. The words don't feel like a threat. They feel like an observation. A note left for someone who should already understand. I back away from the desk and feel the room shift. Not physically, emotionally. Like something has been acknowledged. Like I've confirmed a suspicion. I tell myself this is impossible. That I've been here for minutes at most. But the room disagrees. And for the first time, I feel something else, watching with patience, not rushing me, not forcing me forward, just waiting, confident that I won't leave. Because something deep inside me already knows the truth. I've been here before. And I stayed. The realization doesn't arrive all at once. It settles slowly, quietly, like dust falling after something has already collapsed. I stop trying to leave, not because I can't, but because the idea no longer makes sense. The doors still open, the rooms still repeat, but now they feel familiar, personal, like memories arranged in physical space. I walk through one more doorway and recognize the placement immediately. The chair angled slightly toward the desk. The faint scratch near the floor. I don't question how I know these details. I just know. My body remembers even if my mind resists. I sit down and feel the chair mold to me perfectly, as if it has learned my weight, my posture, my hesitation. I whisper that this isn't real. The room doesn't argue. It doesn't need to. Because I'm no longer convincing myself. I notice marks on the wall now, shallow at first, then layered, repeated in the same height, the same reach, like someone stood here many times before, tracing the same thoughts over and over. I step closer and understand what they are. Not scratches, not damage, measurements, records. Proof of time spent waiting. My chest tightens as the final thought forms, clear and unavoidable. I didn't wander into this place. I returned to it. Every room is one I stayed in too long. Every door one I closed myself. The room never trapped me. It learned me. It built itself around my hesitation, around my need to wait, to think, to delay the moment of leaving. I turn toward the door one last time and feel no urgency, no fear, only a dull acceptance. The room doesn't need to stop me anymore, because I won't try to go. I understand now why it feels so normal, why it never felt wrong. This place isn't where I'm trapped. It's where I belong when I choose not to leave. And the most terrifying part is this. I don't know if I ever chose differently.